All right, we're moving on to winter 2011. Oh, Maho Shoujo Madoka Magica. That show you should check out. That shit's dope. It changed the magic girl genre forever, in my opinion. It was super dark and gritty, which, I mean, I guess all the magical girl anime have been kind of dark and gritty. Like Sailor Moon was kind of dark and gritty, but I mean, Madoka Magica got really dark and gritty. I think everybody should check that one out because it really, I mean, it starts off super cute and bubbly in the first like 1 or 2 episodes, and after that, it just gets fucking crazy like that. So check that out. Next is, I forget the English name for it, but it's Korewa Zombie Desuka, which is something about How Am I a Zombie or something like that. But yeah, dude's a zombie, and so it's a funny anime. The comedy of it comes from him just dying randomly, and he keeps coming back. So, you know, they kind of have the freedom to do the wacky cartoony stuff where he just dies or blows up and he comes back. But it's dope because they actually found a way to put plot into it, and it's got a lot of plot, and it's like super dope. It's really, really, really nice. I think all the characters flow well together, and I think all the art in it works. You know what I'm saying? Like all the animation works. Timi no Toreke. Oh, I didn't watch the season 2, so I can't talk about that. Oh, Bakugan, straight up. I was watching that when I was in 2011. Yeah, I was just coming out of elementary. 8 years? Damn, I was still in elementary when that dropped. So yeah, Bakugan is a pretty dope one if you're a kid. I think I liked Bakugan. It was pretty fly. Moving on to spring 2011. Blue Exorcist. Blue Exorcist was dope. That lit the anime world on fire. That shit was hot. Ha, get it? Because he controls heat. Yeah, that was fire. Blue Exorcist is dope. It's about the son of the devil who goes around murdering demons. So that's hot. Dead Man Wonderland. I don't know what any of them are. I don't know what they are, but they fight each other to the death, and they're named after birds, and so that's pretty fly. Go check out Dead Man Wonderland is dope. Nichijou, you gotta watch Nichijou. That is about the most interesting middle school girls on the face of the planet. The animation is flawless. The characters are dope. The plot is dope. It's a comedy, and so everything flows really well. And it's almost like Gintama, which is the next one I'm gonna talk about. It's almost like Gintama, but it's like middle school girls. Gintama is set in the Edo period, and it's a comedy, and it just kind of plays off every single anime trope that exists, and it does it so well, and it's really hilarious that it's actually, I think it's been running for a long time. Aria Scarlet Ammo, yeah, that one's alright. You can check that one out. It's about a dude who, I guess when his adrenaline gets pumping, then he turns into like a super detective, which is kind of a dope premise because, you know, there's a way to scientifically explain that, I guess. That's pretty fly. So yeah, you can check that one out. And that one has a reason for the ecchi things that happen. Like sometimes ecchi stuff happens, but it's just that way they can be like, yo, you've got to get your heart rate pumping. And then he's like, oh man, I'm a super genius now. And it's like, okay, cool, you know, servicing the fans while also servicing the plot. See the Money of Soul and Power. That's a pretty dope show. I watched that one while I was in the middle of work. So I busted that one out while I was at work one day. It's nothing to keep you interested, but I guess it's alright. I'm not even going to explain the plot to you because that's just how alright it is. We're moving on into summer 2011. Summer 2011 had Mayo Chiki. Mayo Chiki was pretty dope. It's about a dude who couldn't be around girls because he would bleed at the nose profusely, and so a girl was like, I'm going to help you out. He didn't go after the girl I thought he was going to go after, so that kind of busted the show up for me, but nonetheless, it was still a pretty good plot. I enjoyed it. Blood Sea is fly. You got to check that out. It's about girl murdering demons. Super, like, I wouldn't say super realistic, but like, I don't know, just, it feels genuine. Oh, oof. I don't know if I can say that about an anime, but yeah, it does feel super genuine, and it feels like it plays well within its own universe. It doesn't feel like she has super armored plot. It doesn't feel like they have super armored plot. It feels like everything is where it needs to be and how it needs to be. Kami-sama no Memo Chow, which is Memo Pad, or Heaven's Memo Pad. It's about NEETs who go around and they help people, and they solve memories and they solve crimes, and it's pretty nice. It's a really nice anime. I'd say it's something that you watch if you want more of like a mystery feel, you want a little bit of action, but you really just want more character development and more character, just more character building. Like you want them to start from zero and go somewhere. I have a crazy call. Idolmaster. Check out Idolmaster. It's based off of a video game, but it's not really based off of a video game. It's more like there's a video game for Idolmaster, and then they came up with an anime for Idolmaster. And I don't know if all the characters translate over, or if it's just kind of, you know, pick and choose, or if it's all separate stories. But Idolmaster is really nice because you follow these girls who are trying to become idols. It feels so good watching it. Like you feel, you might feel a little creepy watching these little girls become idols, but you feel really good because you watch them go through struggles, you watch them go through trials and tribulations, and then you watch them come out stronger in the end, and they win, and it feels really nice. Ituka Tenma no Kuro Usagi, which I believe is a dark rabbit, has 7 lives, something like that. This is another one. I didn't get the plot at all. I watched it and I didn't get it, and I don't want to go back and rewatch it. I guess she's a demon or a vampire, and she gave another dude the powers of a vampire, and so now he doesn't die, or he's a zombie or something like that. I don't remember. 5 out of 10. Check it out if you want to. Don't check it out if you don't want to. That's how I'm gonna play that one. Moving on to fall 2011, where we got Mirai Nikki. Mirai Nikki is dope. You gotta check that out. Oh man, I say everything is dope, don't I? I gotta choose a different adjective to describe these anime. Mirai Nikki is really nice. It's about people who can tell the future with their devices, and when their devices get blown up, they die, or if they die, the devices get blown up and they die. It's basically just a game for the god of that universe to find a new god, and it plays with your head heavy because it's got a lot of twists and it's got a lot of curves, and it's a mystery anime inside of an action anime inside of a sci-fi anime, and that's pretty dope, right? So you got to check that one out. Hunter x Hunter is another one. It's the remake. It's Hunter x Hunter 2011. So it's the I guess revamp plus continuation of the throwback 1979 Hunter x Hunter. I think that's when that one came out. So if you watch the throwback, watch the new one. It's basically the same, just a continuation. Guilty Crown is pretty fly. It's about basically like the apocalypse happens and there's one dude that's gonna save it, but he's young. So I think it's really dope because of the characters. Like he feels authentic because he's supposed to be the one to save everybody, but he just can't do it, and he turns into an asshole using his power way above what it needs to be. But there's a girl that sticks by him the whole time, and it's super dope. I might have given away way too much of that plot, but I tried not to. So go check that out. I hope that was enough to inspire you to peep it. Boku wa Tomodachi ga Sukanai, my bad, Sukanai, which is just Haganai. In English, it's Haganai. I'll put the word right here, Haganai. That's about people trying to find friends, and it's really nice because you get to see people interact with people, and you know, season 1 is kind of just you watching them interact with each other and experiencing what they experience every episode, and things don't really return back to normal, but they kind of just happen one episode, and then the next episode something else happens. Season 2 is where you really start to get into some character progression, so it's pretty nice. Bento, I like Bento. I like Bento a lot. It's where people fight over bento boxes. It really needs a second season because it leaves you on a cliffhanger. But yeah, it's nice. It's a good little 12 episode pick up drop. You just watch it and then you drop it. The fight scenes are very well choreographed. The characters are pretty well thought out, and it's just a nice little anime. Next we got Mahide Watashi Nikoi Shinasai. I remember that name from my life because I love that show. This cough is wild. It's about schools that basically get together people and they fight other schools, and then they fight inside their school, and it's School Wars. School Wars. Actually, I think it's actually the name of it is School Wars. But yeah, no, you follow the main character who actually doesn't have any ability except for being a super smart tactician, and that actually means something in the school because it's about war. So the smarter you are and the more tactical you are, the better your school is. So yeah, that show's one that you should check out. My bad, my arm itched. That was wild. Nah, I think that might be it for 2011 right there. Yeah, son, that's it.